Abandoning everything you know to try to acquire a new, better life is no easy task. For Fabio Naranio, achieving the American dream didn't come overnight. The need to assimilate proved to be extremely challenging.
I arrived in the United States on December 4th, 1979. It was quite difficult. Obviously, I didn't speak English, and I remember applying for my first job at a McDonald's restaurant. Called the manager, the only manager who spoke Spanish, a Puerto Rican, at the store every day to give me the job.
Having to become the new man of the house helped Fabio mature exponentially.
McDonald's actually served a very good training ground for me, in more ways than one. When I came to Chicago, we came at the time of a very bad economic recession. My father had lost his job in 1978, so my sister and I, working at McDonald's, as little as it was helping pay the rent. My sister and I will give my mom the check, our checks, and my mom will use it to pay our rent. So when I came in there, I didn't speak English, right? So the only job that I could and would do was clean the bathrooms, the dining room, outside, sweeping and mopping, cleaning the windows. So I was very eager to learn English. Once I learned English, the sky was the limit. Within 2 years, I became a crew chief. So they switched my uniforms from burgundy to blue. That's where the uniforms of the crew chiefs at the time. And then 2.5 years after I started the job, I was an assistant manager. And then I stayed as an assistant manager until I left in 1986.
Although the drive was there to succeed, having a family that acted as a strong support system was key.
The odds are stacked against any immigrant, especially who's coming from a non-English speaking country, right? I'm very lucky and very privileged. Number one, I had a supportive environment at home, right? I came every night to a home where there were mom and dad. I had siblings there. Those support systems actually made my adjustment to the new society and new culture much easier.
Through all the adversity that comes in the way of an immigrant, Fabio was lucky enough to overcome it all, unlike many others in the demographic.
I think is very much based on individual circumstances, okay, and based on abilities and desires and an impetus, internal impetus that a person brings. Unfortunately, a lot of folks fall through the cracks, sometimes through no fault of their own. I think that the challenges may be stacked against them in a way that may prevent them from making progress. La esperanza es lo último que se pierde, And hope is the last thing you have to lose. And I'm not going to lose it.
For WBTV, I'm Madison Privet.
Broward Teen News was brought to you by ProSound and Video.